Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm really good at starting off evenings, aren't I? Welcome to the annual celebration of the life and works of Robbie Burns, the great Scottish poet. This is an annual event that we've been doing since 2012, which is pretty amazing. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm sorry we had to change the date on you at the last minute. It was a shame we had to do that because it would have been literally the 10th birthday of the starting of our club, so it would have been a particularly nice time to do it. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. However, by a piece of good fortune, tonight is the night that cliffs are lifting the masking restrictions. So that's a nice piece of coincidence which makes me feel good, and I'm sure everybody else. There's a lot of first-timers here. About 1 in 5 of our guests tonight are here for the first time, which is really, really nice. It's fantastic. So a little bit of background. The Scots have been celebrating the life and works of Robbie Burns since 1802. So a little bit over 220 odd years. They've been doing it in the same way every year. So there's a traditional format, there's a sequence you follow. It seems to have worked for an awful long time, so we elders have decided that we don't need to change it, we don't need to improve it, we'll just keep on doing it in the same way as it's always been done. The renewal of the event comes through the speakers. So, and the speakers that we have they rotate. We very rarely have the same speaker for more than 1 year. In fact, several will never have again. Especially the one who did the immortalization of Burns, and we had to literally switch him off at 45 minutes. So. But this won't happen this night. We're very lucky tonight to have a very, very outstanding lineup of speakers, and I really can't emphasize that enough. We'll open the evening with Tom Peter, who traditionally has been the case for many years. We'll say the Selkirk Grace, then we'll have some food, and then the haggis will be paraded in. You must all be looking forward to that. I have seen the haggis this afternoon. In its naked state. It looks extraordinarily appetizing. It is very authentic, and I mean that. Chef Ryan actually managed to get some proper ingredients that may not have qualified under normal regulations as food. But he has got them, and he has put them in the haggis, and it looks outstanding. I will do the address to the haggis, and I think it's a testament to Robbie Burns that here we are 220 years later, across the pond, a long way from home, and hopefully you will be amused by a poem about a haggis. So that's how good this guy is. Then we'll have the main course, and after that, the Right Honourable Peter McNaughton will immortalise the memory of Robbie Burns. We're lucky to have Peter. He's a very talented man. He may play the piano later. He may do all kinds of things because he is capable of that. This will be followed by Lucy Height, who's a new member. Where's Lucy? Lucy and John. Lucy and John. I'll introduce Lucy a bit later, but she's going to give us a real musical treat after Peter has finished. And then we will switch after that musical treat. We'll go to Peter Larder, who is one of the few people that has been invited back, and about whom I have considerable trepidation. You might have noticed I didn't say the Right Honourable. I'm sure it will be extremely entertaining to us all. After Peter has delivered his speech, which was during the desserts, we are lucky to have some of our very own, the tricycle group, who have volunteered to take on this task of responding on behalf of the lassies. This is their opportunity to get their own back on us. Okay? So if ever you've forgotten to leave a gratuity, or if you were perhaps over-demanding or unintentionally rude, it's payback time. So this is their opportunity to pay us all back for our shortcomings. And then at the very end of the evening, we'll do a very short version of Old Lang Syne, also led by Lucy. So enjoy the evening. With that, I'd like to invite Tom Peter up to say the grace.